Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Wade Miley got his third win this season, leading the Astros to a victory over the Cubs, 2-1. Yu Darvish put together a complete game effort and gave up only 2 earned runs in the process, but still was tagged with the loss on the mound. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they stomped the Brewers 9-1. Michael Lorenzen won his 4th game thus far as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 3-2. Starlin Castro had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 9-6. The Colorado Rockies got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-3. The Yanks launched 3 home runs as they made short work of the Padres 11-0. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 6-0. The O's hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-2. The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they destroyed the Angels 8-2. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 18, got his 2nd W of the season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 4-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All this my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day. I'm now my Phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my bitch by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even had to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my Phantom. Yeah. There's no stopping me. No stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping the move, I gain across the building and bring back the feeling. Hit a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. The 1-1 home. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Runner!
First offering on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Javier Baez, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the belt, the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here comes the 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-0 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. The Cubs 0, the Astros coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
A ball and no strikes. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. Fastball just missed above the zone. Quintana into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. 0-1 the count. 1 strike now from Cole. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Popped up. Gurriel in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
1-1 to Schwarber. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line hard to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's George Springer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The center fielder,
Bounce towards the second baseman. Moustakas is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too low, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
This is foul right side. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Carlos Correa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Correa tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Correa goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
That's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, David Bote, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 13, David.
Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Over to first, Cole, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Albert Almora, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Bote aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
For the Cubs.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that the Cubs are currently tops in the NL in that department. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the move. Oh, he brought it back. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Aledmys Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Josh Reddick, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reddick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Quintana sets. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. The 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
Now
Guy
batting.
swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs settling in now. George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Slow roller left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Popped up. Moustakas over to his right, and that retires the side. 1 left for Houston through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Popped up. Bregman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 13.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in, Albert Almora. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Almora is off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Astros.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. And he loses him on a breaking ball. So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Baez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. There's one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bodie is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He singled his last time up. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Gerrit Cole. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Joe Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Joe Smith. The second baseman, Mike.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center field
at the plate, David Bote. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Almora. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Line toward right center, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. Another throw over and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball. This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready with the 0-2.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Baez, the runner at second with one away. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So a runner at third, two men are out, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And two hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. 0-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Baez, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Schwarber will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Rondon playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 3-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 13, David Bote.
So stepping in, David Bote. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So we've got runners at the corners here. 1 away. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Bote is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Quintana earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Garrett Cole is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrel records the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First.
Like you're coming from Kingdom Come, rhythm and feeling the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from the my ears are flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm on the road. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I feel it's all fine. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running, cold-blooded all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from, like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far away. We're running all night running, cold-blooded, all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling where we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and big like the floods. I got that green love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from. We're running all night running, cold-blooded, all night running, all night running, star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running, cold-blooded, we're all night running. Come and see me and maybe you'll die, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitements today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding crowbar. We all fell down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze, pick an avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. Everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Look how the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up, put it down for 'em. Still with your day ones, can't forget where you came from. Where you came from, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down, sir. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Came a long way from underpaid. Took the long way to make 'em wait. Could be summer in a hurricane. Flipping work, dishing please. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on them now. Gold chains on them now. Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still broke. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word right here when it's time to be young? Will you put it down? I put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, now put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word right here when it's time to be young? Will you put it down for 'em?
Satisfied.
Yeah.
Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfy this heart.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, la-di-da-di, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, yeah, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never save up. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creep, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that happen visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Youngin' with a dream, but nobody gave a about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but the good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 2-0. The Brew Crew got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 7-0. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 6-4. Felipe Vasquez collected his first W this season as the Buccos took down the Reds 4-2. Kyle McGowan got his second W of the season, helping the Nats down the Braves 4-2. The Marlins combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. The Diamondbacks picked.
Hey, you ready? You grab that right there. Are you ready? Oh. Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Oh. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Oh. Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? Oh. No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Hey. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Woo. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elk, it's time to see who be realer. Unload it, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like a Janilla. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my word. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready?
MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday night at Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box, Albert Almora. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Albert.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
7-10.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick is after it, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Almora at second with 2 down. 1-1 to Schwarber. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. The Cubs 0. The Astros coming to bat. This is Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, Paul.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's gone 3 for 11. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Hernandez.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 12 hits in 68 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Moustakas, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, David.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, David Bodie. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Slow little grounder left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's George Springer. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Springer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Line to the right side. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 6th, not shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1 and 2.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch on its way. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Standing in now, Victor Caratini. Hops this one up. Here comes Brantley, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roy, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Astros.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hernandez.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. High in the air out towards shallow right, and Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The count now at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt. Looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, David Bote. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's over. 2-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Leads off second with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and into bat next is Albert Almora. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Verlander ready with another 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Victor Caratini, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
2 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The set and the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
1-2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Schwarber is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Schwarber.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw is right there on a perfect throw by Chirinos. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
The right fielder.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Coming in is Almora.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Hamels into the windup. 2-2 on its way home. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, David Bodie. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Number 47, Pedro.
Ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30.
Leading off the inning, Albert Almora has to look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Gurriel on the move. He's there and records the first down. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Popped up. Bregman has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. In now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Number 41. Steve
Cishek. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Robinson Chirinos becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 23.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Number 58.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Framber Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The left fielder.
Matt Kemp will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Javier Baez will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. In his career, Baez hits a little over the 270 mark. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 and 2.
And a waste pitch there. 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah.
Uriel picks it up. Oh, look at the diving stop. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. The next Cub up, David Bodie. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Matt Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Javier Baez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 1 for 6. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. And he gets around on 1 and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
The 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Astros. The third baseman.
Riding into the box, Alex Bregman. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bat.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. Oh, and he misses it. And the winning run is across to score. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
(3-2) the finish in tonight's game. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Framber Valdez earns his third win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, Framber Valdez, collected win number 3 this year, leading the Astros to a victory over the Cubs 3-2. The Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-3. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they won.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the St. Louis Cardinals earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-1. The Miami Marlins had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-5. The Colorado Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-1. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 10-3. It was their 7th win in a row. The Rays got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. Corey Kluber got the W and now has 5 this year as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 6-2. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 4-3. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
I saw your picture and it's the best, the finest in the
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like Lupita. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the.
Tonight, a contest that should. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Robertson for 1. On to first as they get the double play. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Pedro Severino will be next. And that misses as Davis. Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. We've got a contest that ready now for Baltimore. Chris Davis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Pham has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score easily as the first pitch coming. Here it is. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Turned on down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run will score all the way from first. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
He's set, and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. (0-1). Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line drive, base hit to right. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
2-0 now.
Take it back to 2 turntables and a mic. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. 2 turntables and a mic. The microphone is straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap.
We've got a contest. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1. And we are underway in Tampa. This is line to left. Pham is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Count remains at 0-2. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. One and one the count to Chris Davis.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind him.
1-2 now. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Another payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Mancini isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score as they stretch the lead to 5. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Chris Davis.
Now here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. We've got a contest that. So striding in, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chris Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1. And we are underway in Tampa. Liner towards second. So this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to catch.
And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinning. Ooh, and look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was wagging.
Tonight it's a matchup. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brooks Robinson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. You don't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't get your meat?
First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hole. Like baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate it. Get out of here. I say congratulations to old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist. One of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for long, I've been the same one. I came up in them go.
Tonight it's a matchup. Now batting, Ricky Henderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
24.
And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7-11.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready now, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. Robinson has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Just underway in Baltimore. Belted high in the air out to left. Pierce going back.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Digging in, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Schoop has got it. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles,
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The shortstop.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ripken is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Murray.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Into the box now, Duke Snider. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Duke Snider.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
the third base.
So coming to the plate, Brooks Robinson. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runners back. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Harmon Killebrew will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Harmon Killebrew.
Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. And their runners at the corners now. Joe Carter will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Ricky Henderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Markakis. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Ken Giles, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now playing right.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Joe Carter.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Adam Jones.
The center fielder.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Robinson stands at second with no outs. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Strike taken up in the zone. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Frozen for strike 3, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Morgan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 0 in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now back.
So digging in now, Jason Giambi. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swing, and he pops him up. Robinson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to short. And there's out number 2. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Morgan at third with 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Murray on the move. He's there to track. Trevor Hoffman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Digging in now, Cal Ripken, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Settling in now, Eddie Murray. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. I'm damn now my Phantom. I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got clip on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Never had to dodge no. I just might cop demons. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, still wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel